The following program was produced by CTV Community Television.
Time now for another CTV sports presentation. East China High School Sports is presented by Magna, magna.com/careers, with support from LaFontaine Chevy, Buick GMC, where you get the family deal, by Murphy Inn Hotel and Restaurant, by St. Clair Ace Hardware, by LaFontaine Ford, where you get the family deal, by AAA's Hoffmaster Agency, by DP Schwarthofer Excavating Incorporated. Now let's join our announcers for East China High School sports action.
Hello, friends, and welcome into East China Stadium. I'm your commentator for tonight's match, Reed Packin, in for CTV Community TV and our coverage of East China School District sports. Tonight we've got your East China United Lacrosse program welcoming in the Norsemen of Grosse, Pointe North for a beautiful day of lacrosse. Weather is holding up nicely, definitely trying to break through the coldness of winter, or I guess early spring, because we're definitely out of winter, but the weather doesn't want to get us that close. We got equipment check coming up here, and both teams kind of coming into East China today looking to get into the win column. The Norsemen are coming in here winning their previous game, but dropping two of their last three. They had a win against Ann Arbor Green Hills last week where they won 11-4. But prior, they lost to Lance Cruz 5-6 and Royal Oak Shrine 5-8. So just some low-scoring games. They're looking to kind of come in here and flip the script and find the back of the net. East China, on the other hand, it's been the story all season long, just unable to kind of finish out games, play a full quarters. Their record currently sits at 1-8, 1-4 in the MAC Whites, opposed to Grosse Pointe North's 2-3 in the MAC White. So two teams fighting it out in conference play. We'll see who has the edge early in this game. Coming up right after this face-off here. Spinning all around. No one can seem to get to it now. East China gets it initially. Good pressure from Grosse Pointe North off the rip. Now moving up across half field. Cole Champagne down to the short corner. Moving in towards the crease, spinning, comes out Malcharzik. Back into the middle now. Bounces out to reset. Hilliker shoots, and it's wide. He'll stay with the Norsemen here on the back line. Here comes Grosse Pointe North, entering into the hash marks. Peter Welch with the ball. Goes down to the short corner, drops the pass initially, now running in towards the crease. Two defenders on, giving him trouble, bounces out behind the net. Welch once again down in the goal line extended area. Spinning back, moving up the sideline, looking for space inside the hash marks. East China playing pretty tough defense early on, not letting them get in between the hash marks. Getting pressured out. Welch just holding on to the ball way too long. Now East China gets the steal and comes away with it. Looking to counter. It's Caden Hudson. Now moving up. Goal line extended, moving behind the net. Switching, it's Stefanski. Back up top now, has some room, shoots, bounces, good save for number 27, Nathaniel Gray. He heaves this one up. East China can't scoop it. Had an open look. Grosse Pointe couldn't scoop up the ball either. Moving on that far side corner. Now on the right side. Shoots, bounces left of the net. Out through the back line. Norseman will keep the possession. Behind the net, Grosse Pointe just waiting, looking for an open opportunity. This one goes all the way through. Now scooped up by Stefanski. Moving to the far sideline. Inside the box now. Dishes it back out to Ryan Wynn. Ryan Wynn, one of the very few players that can consistently put up a few goals for this East China team, so you know that the scoring has to kind of come through him to get these guys going. So this pass goes out to the back line, change of possession. Last time we saw East China was here for a home game against Anchor Bay. They ended up dropping that game 19-2. Just never could really get things going, and of course the big storyline was them missing a handful of starters. And again, it's looking like it's the same deal. I've seen a group of ununiformed players down low. Here comes East China now on the counter. But following that game against Anchor Bay, they dropped one against L'Anse Creuse North 5-8, as well as a game to Bishop Foley 3-5. So defensively, putting up, not allowing a lot of goals and keeping the offense in it. It's just generating some goals up top, and we noticed it in the Anchor Bay game. Just the reluctancy to kind of just fire away and take some shots. It's what's hurting this team right now. You just gotta instill some confidence in yourself and maybe even self-manufacture it by just taking more shots that you're not necessarily comfortable taking. Ryan Wynn outside the box now, moving in between the hash marks. Shoots, bounces, short stick, still free outside the crease. He's trying to fighting. Almost coming away with it was Cash Chapman. Now Grosse Pointe North has it. Spinning back. This is number 9, Eli Stepanovic. He sends it up to the far sideline. Fighting for it on the sideline. Ryan Wynn and Cash Chapman fighting for East China here. Behind the back pass. Ryan Wynn with it now. 3 defenders in front, 1 coming from behind. Back to Chapman. Enters the hash marks, wants to shoot, gets stripped from behind by John Quater. On the attack now, on the counter, just couldn't get the pass in. Had the open lane. Chapman with the ball up to Wynn. Ryan Wynn just waiting for a sub to come in, number 13, Brady Drosk. And we'll get a timeout here for Coach Hiller. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Score still scoreless. Coach Hiller wants to set his boys up here. Give them the best opportunity to get a shot on net, get a goal, take the lead here. It's hard to kind of pinpoint exactly where you can flip the switch for East China. I think it's just getting these guys more accustomed to the game, getting them more touches, getting them more experience. And you see the goal total for the opposing team. It's not anything outlandish. I mean, the game against Anchor Bay is an outlier compared to everything else. For the most part, they're keeping games kind of under 9 goals, and that's manageable, especially for a team that necessarily isn't top-heavy with seniors or loaded with experienced lacrosse players. We mentioned a lot in our previous broadcast that there's currently just a lack of a youth program for this East China team, and that's definitely something Coach Hiller's eyeing to get back going. But you got to get your varsity squad in order first, and they're coming along. They just gotta find the back of the net. Let's see what Coach Hiller drew up here. Moving down in the middle, shoots, scores. There it is. Timeout, well worth it. And that's what they need to do. Take their time, work it around the horn, have someone dive in through the middle, find the soft spot in between the gaps, pass, waste no time, shoot and score. And that was Adam Hussein.
East China goal scored by number 22, Adam Hussein.
I believe that was also an assist by Ryan Wynn, who's just hanging out up top, just calm, collected. And was saying a few goals for this East China team, and most of them coming from kind of on the run, splitting the defense, off-ball movement, which you need that kind of guy. Most of the teams that East China's had trouble with, it's because of that type of player. And it also doesn't help that they're usually above 6'2". They can just kind of stand over whoever, just lob it in over top of Melcharzik's head most of the time. But East China scores first. They're going to look to keep the momentum going, and hopefully the defense can hold up their end of the bargain here this game. Still fighting in midfield. Both teams just unable to possess, and now the Norsemen have it. Dane Wilson now moving up that far sideline. Now far corner, spins back, moving up the hash marks and in now. Can't bring it in. Tried to find Cole Champine. Got an offsides call here for East China. Ryan Wynn called for offside, so he'll come sit out here in the PK box. Also just got to mention East China got the new jerseys on. They look clean. See how long it takes for the white jerseys to kind of start to get all scuffed up and ripped up. A little bit of the philanthropic color schemes. I'm a fan. Here we go now. East China, middle of the field. Gets it taken away. Max Daly with it. Gets around a defender. Trying to get inside the hash marks. Broken up. Good defense there. Number 9, Ty Fajardo. Scooped all the way towards midfield. Pulaski fighting. Now East China away with it, up the gut. Pushed out slightly, still diving in, shoots. Wide left. Cash Chapman is back. He'll take it out from the back line. Up top now. And we'll have another save here for Nathaniel Gray. This one's out through the sideline and a turnover. East China possession. East China taking their time once again. Grosse with it. Goes down to the short corner to Stefanski. Stefanski to Cash Chapman. Chapman swinging it around. Carson Stoltz now. Ryan Wynn back in the game. Goes over to Grosse. Down to Stefanski. Into the middle now. Couldn't bring it in. Taken away by Eli Stepanovic. Loses it. Big hit on that far sideline. Grosse Pointe North still with it. Big hit. Ty Fajardo being aggressive up top. Really extended out, and it worked out, but not now. Oh, open one-on-one opportunity, just missed. Fajardo got pulled way up top. Initially, it seemed like a great play, just couldn't get the steal, and that left that gap down low. Got to have defensive players sliding over. Spinning inside the hash marks. Shoots wide left. Stays with Grosse Pointe North. John Smarch with it. Spinning back. Short corner. Shoots wide left. Still with the Norseman. Short corner once again. It is Smarch again. Now wide, now down. Far corner, spinning back. Shoots wide left once again. You'll take this for East China. Just, you're not doing too much. You're not exalting too much energy right now. You're just forcing Grosse Pointe North to make the mistake. Eventually they're going to make a bad pass, or you're going to be able to strip it from them. Smarch looking for space, shoots low. Saved by Melcharzik. We'll get a whistle here. Change of possession. East China coming up the far sideline. Trying to get Adam Hussein on the run. Inside the crease now, shoots. Cash Chapman came out of nowhere. Stefanski now. Goal line extended. Short side, inside the box, moving into the hash mark, shoots wide left. And it will be Grosse Pointe North. In the middle. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Moving up that far sideline is Cash Chapman. Wants to shoot, bumped out behind the net. Looking for someone in the middle. No looks. Up top to Ryan Wynn now. Goes across to Justin Williamson, now down. Got to shoot. 3 seconds. Heaves. Another save for Nathaniel Gray, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Score 1-0. East China leading. We'll have the second quarter coming up after this break.
North Star Bank believes in banking on a first-name basis. Our bankers get to know you, your goals, and your dreams. This allows for the flexible solutions you need with the personalized service you deserve. North Star Bank provides the same services a national bank offers with a local commitment, all streamlined and simplified to fit your life. It's a better banking experience, personalized just for you. They'll show you why putting customers first makes all the difference. Equal housing member FDIC.
LaFontaine, Michigan's ultimate Ford dealer. Shop in-store or online from over 1,600 new and Ford-certified pre-owned vehicles from 5 Michigan locations coast to coast. Whether you love Ford's superior performance, cutting-edge technology, or head-turning style, LaFontaine's got your ride. Offering on-the-spot mobile service. And buy 3 tires, get 1 free every day. The lowest price guarantee. Around the corner, just a click away at LaFontaineFordLincoln.com.
Welcome back into quarter 2. East China gets first strike here against Grosse Pointe North off of the Adam Hussein goal. Came off of a timeout from Coach Hiller, and it came out to be the right call just to get the guys set up. And honestly, it looked like one of their better possessions in the last few games we've been here. Just they looked calm and collected, made their passes look easy, and Adam Hussein just slipped through the middle, got it to him quickly. He wasted no time, turned over the left shoulder, over the right shoulder actually, shot, and put it in. Face off here. Norseman with it. Derek Falmer moving up the hash marks inside the box now. Loses it. Now East China comes away. Moving up the field. It's Hudson. Dishes it off. Bounces through to Stoltz. Sorry, Drosk. Drosk in between. Looking opposite side. Stefanski. Back to Drosk. Behind the net now. Cash Chapman goes up to Drosk. Drosk to Stefanski. And Nathaniel Gray will pick it up. Moving through, Cash Chapman shoots and scores. Bottom left corner. That's what you want to see. Plays mostly behind the net. And he almost had that goal to end out the first quarter. Just kind of came out of nowhere. And this time, kind of again, just breaks up the pass. Runs it up the gut. Does it himself. Finds the bottom left net. Gives East China a 2-0 lead. Norseman get the face off once again. Gives it out. Having trouble keeping the possession with them. Still with it. East China just pestering them, not making it easy. Flag thrown. Most likely a slashing call there. In between the hash marks now. Grosse Pointe looking to answer back. Goes down to the short corner. Back up, loses possession, coming through the midline, getting pressed, pushing the back. And So official says he crossed the plane and wasn't a push in the back. Interesting call, nonetheless. Shoots, deflected. Melcharzik scoops it. Doesn't allow them to get the counter goal there. Now behind the net. Shoots, scores. There's the answer. Number 6, Michael Goloweko gets the goal and cuts this thing to a 1-goal lead.
Norseman's goal scored by number 6, Michael Goloweko.
Another face-off here. Carson Huddis will be in for East China. Spinning, pops it free. Hit back towards Grosse Pointe's side. Ryan Wynn with it. Now in control. Whistle called. Free in the middle of the field. Whistle called, kicking. Coach Hiller and his staff just miffed at that call, and we already got a flag out. Grosse Pointe North possessing behind the net, moving back up to the far side corner. Up the hash marks, in between, low shot, saved Melcharzik. And we'll see what this flag's for. Ty Fajardo called. And we'll have 2 guys penalized. Fajardo and number 19, Logan Morton. So pretty big power play here for Grosse Pointe North. East China just has to hold their own right now. They might score and tie this thing up, but you can't let that change the momentum. And here's a good call going for East China, as they'll get possession back now. Hudson with it. Ryan Wynn inside the box now. Up top, down to the far side, back up, Justin Williamson. Williamson to Win on the near sideline. Shoots wide right. Just ripped one out quickly. East China will keep the possession as they got all guys returned back now. Up top, over to Win. Can't bring it in. Tough pass from Pulaski. Still alive, now Ryan Wynn. Moving inside the hash marks, bounces back out. Down to the short corner, Chapman, back up to Win. Win across to Pulaski. Pulaski down to the far corner, behind the net to Chapman, back up, looks, shoots, popped up in the air, back to Chapman, and Gray will get the save here. Looking pretty good for a second there, good passing. Almost had the opportunity, just the shot came off stick a little bit weird, and this was an easy floater. Chapman now across to win. Didn't have the open lane, bounced out. Up between the hash marks now to Stefanski. 6 minutes to go here until halftime. Shoots wide left. Stays with East China. Shoots and scores. Missed that one. But East China takes the lead, or sorry, keeps the lead going as they go up by 2 now.
East China goal scored by number 8, Ryan Wynn.
And there he is, Ryan Wynn. Like I mentioned before, a big goal scorer for this East China team. They need him involved if they're going to be scoring consistently, and he puts in goal number 3 for East China. We'll go with Grosse Pointe North now. Up top between the hash marks, can't bring it in. Now with possession, it's number 18. Peter Welch moving in between the hash marks, shoots, knocked down. Melcharzik gets the save. Heaved up through half field, popped up. Ryan Wynn trying to get it. No luck on the ground. Big scrum for the ball. Chapman comes away with it, just loses it. Broken up again, East China not making it easy on him. Now we get a whistle. Bush in the back. Norseman with possession now. 5 minutes to go until half. Moving up that far side hash marks. Fight for the ball. Popped up. Melcharzik finds it. Coming out of the crease now. Heaved up. Good snag there. Finds Chapman, just couldn't bring it in. Had him wide open around the crease. Just couldn't bring it in. Good pass from Justin Williamson and good reception from Justin Williamson off the half-field heave from Melcharzik. Shoots, knocked down. Now moving up. Carson Huddis tried to dish it out, waited a little too long. Stefanski trying to possess, no luck, out through the side. Through the middle now. It's the Norseman. Up the hash marks, into the middle. Try to shoot, knocked down. Grosse Pointe North is still with the possession. Good breakup. Fajardo having a pretty strong defensive game so far. Here's Ryan Wynn, whistle called. Coach Hiller calls a timeout there. He's trying on a little bit of a counter there, and Hiller shut it down, and it worked for him last time. Set the guys up, extend this thing to a 3-goal lead. You start building up that lead slowly, steadily. Make it just a harder thing for Grosse Pointe North to chip away at. Coach Hiller and his offense breaks. Coach Patterson and his defense do the same. Seeing Coach Hiller a lot more involved with the structure of this offense now. And eventually you want to relieve that and let the players use their abilities and set themselves up. But, I mean, we talked about it, just the lack of scoring on this team has led for a need for that, of structuring them more and getting them set up in these set pieces and kind of guiding them into these shooting opportunities rather than them finding them themselves. And we gotta wait for this guy to get his gloves on. Ryan Wynn taking it up to the middle. Across to Stefanski. Back up. Williamson across to Wynn. Back to Williamson. They're looking for someone in the middle. They don't see him yet. Stefanski behind the net to Chapman. Chapman spinning back. Going towards the short corner side. Up to Wynn. Into the middle now. Big hit. Breaking up. Good takeaway from Brennan Short. And we'll get a flag here. Justin Williamson penalized here. Just under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Williamson called for tripping. And now we'll go to timeout for Grosse Pointe North to talk some things over. Low scoring affair here in East China. Defense doing their jobs on both ends for both teams. We're seeing a lot of 50-50 balls just kind of out on the ground, and both teams being pretty aggressive. For East China, we're seeing a big difference here from their game against Anchor Bay. Talked about at times just a lack of effort in those 50-50 balls, and they're being a lot more aggressive this game, and it's resulting in them getting some great opportunities and being in the lead currently. Grosse Pointe North, on the other hand, they're just looking to find some more opportunities. They had a few in the first quarter, just missed the net. You got to have some shots on target. Coach Mark Sepula, sorry, I lost it there for a second. Coach Sepula is just trying to get his guys together, and they're not playing bad right now. They got to execute, and that's the same thing for East China. They got opportunities that they got to execute on. They're just executing on a few more plays than Grosse Pointe currently. I don't think he's stressing out. I don't think Coach Hiller's stressing out. We got a lot of game left. Peter Welch will take this one up through the middle. East China down a player. Goes down. Far side, back up top now to Welch. Hilliker with the ball up top in the middle. Goes across. Drops the ball initially. This is Max Daly. Back up. Good breakup initially, but still gets through. Outside the crease now shoots. Melcharzik with the save. Toe to toe with John Smarch, and he gets the save. Up to Hussein now on the far sideline. Has some room to run. Dishes it off to Stefanski behind the net to Chapman. Chapman stepped up, drops back, moving to the short corner. Now finds Ryan Wynn on the near sideline. Moving out, back inside. Back to Wynn. In between the hash marks. Back to Drost. Drost shoots. Deflected. Left. Chapman trying to pick it up. Drosk in the mix. Defensively, it's Aiden Selenica. Drosk on the back line. Good contact here in the back, not making it easy on the Norsemen's defense to move it out. Trying to force him out through the back line, and now Gray comes away with it outside the crease, heaves it up. Bounces it and out through the sideline. 1:10 to go now. Melcharzik heaves this one. Williamson back in the game with the ball, up to Wynn. Wynn between the hash marks shoots, deflected off of Gray. Now the Norseman with it. Wynn gets the stop, spins out, keeping on to the ball. Wynn with the steal, flag thrown. And we'll get another penalized East China player in number 23, Riker Siddell. Running up the gut. Grosse Pointe North passes out wide. Near the sideline, short corner now, into the middle, finds the runner. All the way through and out through the side. He'll stay with Grosse Pointe North. Coming out through the sideline, the Norseman goes down to the far side corner. Looking in, no luck. Outside the hash marks, bounce back out. This is number 12, John Smarch. Smarch goes behind the net now, flipping to the short corner. Long pass. We'll stay with East China. Wynn on the attack. They have numbers. Shoots low, wide, left. And that will do it for the first half of play. East China leading 3-1 against Grosse Pointe North. We'll see what we have in store for the second half of play coming up after this break.
LaFontaine, Michigan's ultimate Chevrolet Buick GMC dealer. Shop in-store or online from over 3,000 new and GM certified pre-owned vehicles from 7 Michigan locations. Whether it's the reliability of a Chevy, the luxury of a Buick, or the power of a GMC, LaFontaine's got your ride. With free pickup and delivery and buy 3 tires, get 1 free every day, the lowest price guaranteed. Around the corner or just a click away at LaFontaineBuickGMCChevy.com.
Well, they've got drink specials every day. Rooms upstairs if you want to stay. If you love music, hit play at the good old Murphy Inn. At the good old Murphy Inn.
Looking for a great spot to enjoy lunch or dinner with fantastic daily food and happy hour specials? Look no further than the Murphy Inn in St. Clair. This is Paul, owner of the Murphy Inn. Our charming Irish pub features different food and drink specials every day of the week, plus live entertainment every Wednesday through Saturday. The inn even offers 7 unique hotel rooms complete with modern amenities, perfect for overnight stays or a weekend getaway.
There ain't no doubt we're going out to the good old Murphy Inn. To the good old Murphy Inn.
DP Schweihofer Excavating Incorporated is experienced with mass foundations, solar, charging stations, road building, and land clearing. A complete one-stop drainage expert, DP Schweihofer Excavating Incorporated is the place you can be confident the job will be done right and on time. Located on King Road in China Township, D.P. Schweihofer Excavating Incorporated.
AAA is excited to introduce the Huffmaster Insurance Agency right here in St. Clair. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, Huffmaster Insurance Agency has you covered. Your one-stop shop for protecting what matters most. Conveniently located across from Pine Shores Golf Course at 1015 7th Street, St. Clair. Stop by or call us at 810-637-1200. And remember, go Mariners and go Saints. Huffmaster Insurance Agency, 810-637-1200.
Hello, friends, and welcome into East China Stadium for second half of play here, repacking here for CTV. East China leading 3-1 currently, and Grosse Pointe North takes off here from the face-off, looking to get back in their scoring ways. East China's defense playing pretty strong in this first half, thanks to the likes of Type-Hardo. I called his name a few times in the first half. Just ultra aggressive, pressing, not making it easy. And it's kind of a trickle-down effect to the rest of the defenders there for East China. They're holding down the middle, not making it easy for Grosse Pointe to find any runners or just breaking in, splitting defenders. They're forcing outside shots. A little bit of miscommunication, we'll call it, for Grosse Pointe North on where to pick up the ball at. Grosse Pointe still with it, number 3, Max Daly. Good steal there. Caleb Buckland sends it up. We got some room to run. Chapman scoops it. Far side corner. Looking for anyone, he shoots himself wide right. And Gray will be closest to keeping possession with the Norseman. Had the goal from Adam Hussein, Ryan Wynn, and Cash Chapman for East China. For Grosse Pointe North, Michael Goloweko is the only goal scorer. Had opportunities. They've gone toe-to-toe with Melcharczyk a few times. They're just missing the net. I'm sure that's something Coach Mark Seppala has preached to his team in the locker room during halftime, is just got to execute. Opportunities are there. I would say they have the same amount of opportunity as East China in most of these attacks and drives. Just East China's capitalizing on a few more. And here's a good attempt. Shot out wide. Stays with East China. Here comes Grosse. Sends it in. Tried to catch a runner. No luck. Still free outside the crease. Grosse Pointe spinning back. This is 22, Samuel Wakefield. Wakefield cutting it up. Hussein on him. No luck. Big hit from Stefanski. Gets the turnover too. Big momentum shifter for East China. They're going to try to feed off of it. Up to win now. In between the hash marks. Goes down to Williamson. Williamson to Chapman. Tried to find someone in the middle. Hit in the back. Whistle called. We'll stay with East China here. Good look there from Cash Chapman. Carson Stoltz there in the middle. Hits Stefanski. Big save there from Gray. Stefanski quick with his shot. It's what needs to be more prevalent for this East China team. Just quick shots, try to catch guys on the run. Here's another good steal for Stefanski. Coming out of this first half or second half hot with the big hit, shot on goal, now a steal. Haven't gotten to call his number a whole lot this season for goals. Would like to. He plays aggressive. He's definitely that energizer for this East China team. Whistle called now. Flag out. And we'll get number 1, Aiden Selenica, to come out here and sit in the box. Power play here for East China. 9 minutes to go here in the third. Diving down the middle, it's Ryan Wynn. He wants to shoot. He does so. Popped up. Gray couldn't reel it in. Chapman with it. Loses it. Now spinning out is John Quetter. He dishes it out. 3 defenders on, spinning back. Logan Bogner. Out to the sideline, tried to throw it up. All the way through and on the ground. Melcharzik deep out of his crease. Now Grosse Pointe North with it. Benjamin Clore in the far side corner dishes it up. Brennan Short having trouble. East China's there. They're being aggressive. Not making it easy. Short back with possession. Now John Smarch. Short corner, goal line extended area. Waiting for some subs to come in and out. Here's Smarch. Forced out. East China's defense still playing strong. Shoots. Deflected over the net. Out through the back. Stays with the Norseman here. Moving to the far side corner. Outside the crease. Wanted to shoot. Broken up. Another good stop from East China. Fajardo was in the mix once again along with Caleb Buckland. Now down in the short corner, goal line extended area. Moving up top. Peter Welch with the ball in between the hash marks. Bounced out. Far corner now. Moving up, back towards the middle. Inside the hash mark, shoots low, deflected, back out. Melcharzik scoops it. Launches. Cross midfield now. Can't bring it in initially. Selenica picks it up. Michael Shore fighting for it. Grosse Pointe possession here. Shore will take it out. Moving on the hash marks. Inside the box, now back out. Good defense here from Buckland. Not letting him in. Not giving him an inch of space. Forces the bad pass. Cross midfield. Win with it, spinning back. Finds room. 2 defenders on, up the far sideline. Swimming back, inside the hash marks, finds Chapman, shoots off the shins of Noah Gray. Nathaniel Gray, sorry. Great save from Nathaniel Gray. Chapman in a one-on-one opportunity. Whistle called. A little bit of slashing there. Cole Champagne moving inside the hash marks now. Fake the pass, finds room, splitting defenders. Fajardo breaks it up, but no, still shoots, still scores. Cole Champagne brings it to within 1 now.
Norseman's goal scored by number 5, Cole Champagne.
Just a bit of a defensive breakdown there for East China. They bit on the fake pass. Champagne just had a lot of room up the gut. That was the first time you saw so much space in the middle of the field. East China's been locking it down for most of this game, and you hope that they're able to kind of break bad habits of playing strong 3 quarters, losing out in 1, and you really hope the momentum doesn't swing here. It's been pretty stagnant coming out of the half. East China's still been holding their own. They got to get back in the driver's seat here. Grosse can't bring it in. Stefanski's got it, moving in between the hash marks now. Spins, middle. Shoots outside the hash marks and scores. Ryan Wynn answers. Goal number 2 for number 8. Off the assist from Eric Stefanski. I said they need to get back in the driver's seat, and they just put it into 3rd gear, and they're cruising. Not quite 4th gear yet. We'll see what they can do coming off of this face-off, but they get the lead back up to 2. Face-off. Back with the Norseman. Bogner with the ball. Broken up at half field. Whistle called out through the sideline. It will stay with Grosse Pointe North now. Oh, sorry, offsides called on Ryan Wynn. That is his 2nd offsides call of the game. So he'll come out, sit in the box. The goal scorer, not what you need on your team. He's kind of your lifeline up top. But for East China, their defense has been playing so well all game. They just got to get a few stops here, kill some clock, get Wynn back in the game, and just have a good, strong, steady possession up top. This one rolling towards half field. And this time we'll get the push. Hussein with it. Looking to go quickly. Shoots. Wide right. Chapman. Outside the crease. He's had a few opportunities from there. He's just got to find the back of the net. Get a shot on target. Grosse Pointe North kind of in the same rut right now. You got to obviously watch, track the ball coming into the stick, but you got to take that 1/10 of a second more time just to locate the net. You're getting ahead of your eyes almost. Grosse Pointe North, far side, up the hash marks, diving back down, spinning out, in between the hash marks. Wants to shoot low, cuts it back, dishes it out now to reset. Peter Welch with it, looking for space. No luck, pushed out behind the net. One player in the middle. Tried to find him, broken down. Popped up in the air. East China with it. Still fighting for possession. Grosse Pointe North away with it. Resetting up top. This is George Serra. Broken up, big hit. Snyder Rowan, I believe, for East China. Big breakup. Forces the turnover. Now East China with the ball. Brady Drosk will take it up. Sends it up to Stefanski. Stefanski spinning, 2 on him. Pops it out. Ryan Wynn back in the game. Resets up top. Goes across, shoots low. Good save there from Nathaniel Gray. He's played a pretty strong game so far. Had some tough saves. Norseman on that far sideline having troubles. Shoots off the side post. Floating around the crease now. Still with the possession. It's Grosse Pointe North. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Shoots again, wide left. It will stay with Grosse Pointe North. Open net. Melcharzik came out, laid a big hit. Short corner now. Smarch spinning outside the crease, shoots. Deflected off Melcharzik. Out through the back line. Will stay with Grosse Pointe North. A lot of shifting. Substitutions here defensively. I think Coach Hiller's definitely trying to give his defense a big extended break here going into the fourth. He knows what he's going to be asking of them in the fourth, so he's going to try to set them up the best he can. If you're Grosse Pointe North, you see the big line shift here. Some taxers got to be licking their chops, trying to get a shot opportunity, and it's a great opportunity for some younger guys defensively. Get some meaningful minutes right now. Going down to the short corner, it's broken up. East China fighting. Comes away with it. It's Hudson. Sends it across. Hussein. Down to Wynn. Wynn pops it back up to reset. Outside the crease. It's Chapman. Bounced back up. Back to Wynn. Back down to Chapman. Looking for space. Shoots. Bounces. Out through the back line. Stays with East China. 24 seconds remaining here in the third. East China looking to extend this lead to 3 going into the fourth. Drosk with it. Back to Stefanski. Sorry. Hussein. Shoots. Stefanski. Long. And once again with East China. Chapman will take it out from the back. 16 seconds remaining. Looking in. No luck. Ryan Wynn in between the hash marks. Shoots low. Knocked down. Middle of the field. 7 seconds. Whistle called. And we'll go with Grosse Pointe North. 7 seconds remaining here. I would imagine they're just going to try to get out of this quarter. Broken up. Still with it. And that will do it. Heaves this one. And we'll be back for the final and fourth quarter. East China leading 4-2 against Grosse Pointe North. We'll be back after this break.
Magna is a proud sponsor of high school sports on CTV Community Television. Supporting our local schools and organizations is part of Magna's commitment to making a difference in our community. With a focus on innovation and growth, Magna is also hiring. Visit magna.com to learn more about opportunities with a global leader in mobility technology. Magna, driving the future right here in our community.
Ace Hardware in St. Clair is your all-new local hardware store in St. Clair, located on the west side of the Riverview Plaza. Ace Hardware in St. Clair, now completely remodeled for all of your hardware needs. Your local Ace Hardware, of course, stocks all the quality Ace products you've grown to know and trust. Paint, tools, keys, everything hardware. Ace Hardware, St. Clair, on the west side of the Riverview Plaza.
And welcome back into the fourth and final quarter here at East China Stadium. East China leading 4-2 against Grosse Pointe North and looking to hold on to this lead for their second win of the season. Face off here, middle of the field. Grosse Pointe North comes away with it. Spinning, loses ground. Now free on the ground. Running short up the hash marks, looking for space, no luck. Bounced out, goal line extended, going behind the net now. Benjamin Clore getting pressed. Defense here for East China has stepped it up this game. Adam Hussein, usually up top, but now playing a little bit of defense, helping this crew out. Deflected off, Melcharzik, and out through the side into the back corner, stays alive. Immediately pressed by Hussein, and out, and a turnover. Good defense there. Oh no, we'll stay with Grosse Pointe North. Benjamin Clore will take this out from the side. Peter Welch sends it up. Goes all the way across to George Serra. Back to Welch. Inside the box now. Short corner. Back to Welch. Grosse Pointe North taking their time. Outside, shoots, knocked down. Good save for Melcharzik. Great find, finding John Smarsh there on the opposite corner. Wasted no time sending a rocket. Melcharzik with a good save, and now cross half field. Getting involved on the attacking side of the field. Now running back. East China behind the net. Chapman sends it up. It's broken down. Cole Champagne here. Flag thrown. Missed the call there. I think it had something to do with Melcharzik's run. Maybe not, but Cash Chapman will come out here. Here comes the Norseman up through the middle. Out on the far side. Goal line extended area. In between the hash marks, now down to the short corner. Benjamin Clore with it, back up top to Welch. Good defense here. It's Hudson making it difficult, forcing him back down to the corner. Welch finds someone in the middle, shoots, bounces over the net, long. Will stay with the Norseman. Behind the net, John Smarch. Hashmark shoots wide right. Once again, it will stay with the Norseman. 9 minutes, just about 9 minutes to go. East China still leading by 2. They've led all game. And anytime Grosse Pointe North seems to start finding some answers, East China's right there to answer back. Smart shoots off the heel of Melcharzik. Out to the side, he'll stay with Grosse Pointe North. Moving in, back up top now. Spinning between the hash marks, shoots, bounces off to the right, outside the crease. Grosse Pointe North still with it. Good break up there. Caleb Buckland got in there just enough to knock it down, and Melcharzik quickly scooped it up. But now they just give the possession right back. Up top now, Max Daly diving in. Big hit from Hudson, knocks it free, popped out. Hudson tried to scoop, no luck. Now scooped up. Jack Furlan loses it middle of the field. Flag thrown. East China still with it. In between the net, shoots, good save. Whistle call, we got a flag back in half field. This will be number 18, Peter Welch. Big offensive piece here for Grosse Pointe North will come out. Power play now for East China. Ryan Wynn taking it up between the hash marks now. Has some open room, shoots. Another save there for Nathaniel Gray. Keeping this game from getting out of hand, that's for sure. Chapman scoops this one up in midfield. Tried to dish it off to Stefanski. Stefanski pushed down deep into the corner. Whistle called now. We'll stay. Oh, we'll get a timeout here. Coach Hiller, once again, wanting his guys to set up here. This is kind of the break-even point. 7.5 minutes to go. They're only up by 2. They can quickly get wiped out, so getting a goal here, extended to 3. Kind of keep the momentum going your direction. Take the wind out of Grosse Pointe North's sails just a little bit more for Coach Mark Seppala. He's got to just instill the hope in these Norsemen that they're only down by 2. They got to execute on some plays here. Don't get caught up in some penalties. Tie this thing up. See what Coach Hiller has in store for his attackers. Game plan for Coach Patterson and his defense working out well today. A lot of breakups, a lot more physicality than what we saw in our last game covered against Anchor Bay. Let's see what the offense has in store here for the Norseman defense. Up top to win. Has a lot of room in between the hash marks. Fakes the pass, dishes it off to the middle, shoots. Hussein just misses wide right. If we had a replay available, that was a nice little fake from Ryan Wynn. Looked like he was just going to hand it off, popped it up to himself. Had Hussein running through the middle, caught him on the run, just misses wide right, and Ryan Wynn shoots, deflected off to the right side. Stefanski with the scoop. Gives it back to Wynn. Wynn wastes no time, shoots wide left, this time through the back line. Cash Chapman will take it out. Chapman, short corner to Hussein. Up to Wynn now. One defender coming in late. Makes a move, cuts out wide. Screen set from Hussein. Sorry, Drosk. Brady Drosk now up top. Wanted to spin, keeps it going. Out to the far sideline. Underneath. Back up to the far. Back up top now to Drosk. Drosk finds Ryan Wynn. He's trying to just taking their time, killing some clock. Dumps it off. Drosk couldn't bring it in. He's trying to keeps it on the near sideline. Drosk can't bring it in. Ryan Wynn now to Drosk. Open, shoots, deflected off behind. Stays with East China. They're killing a lot of clock right now. And that's exactly the game plan that you would want. Stefanski taking it up to the short corner. Drosk with it. Up to Wynn. No, he keeps it. Finds more room. Behind the net. Stays with East China. Grosse Pointe North's defense just unable to kind of get out of this jam right now. Chapman with it. Finds Stefanski. Stefanski moving up, spins, good move, shoots, bounces it, gets caught up in the stick. Ryan Wynn tried to find Drosk off his stick. On the near side of the middle. Now Ryan Wynn looking for space, short corner. Stefanski shoots the one step. High off the helmet. Shoots from long range. Ryan Wynn scores. Gets the hat trick. Up by 3 with 5 minutes to go. Ryan Wynn extending the lead here for East China. Got to give credit to the first initial shot attempt from Eric Stefanski. The one-stepper had a lot of power to it. I think it domed the keeper, popped up in the air, and Ryan Wynn just tracked it in, wasted no time, sent in a low shot. Just a little missile and gets the score. And also the hat trick. Grosse Pointe now, after getting a lot of the time killed there on that possession for East China. It's exactly what you want to do in that situation. You're only up by 2. You kill some clock. You get a lot of good opportunities. And you end it with a goal. Now you just got to play some defense. Get a good steal here. Keep the possession for the guys in white. Peter Welch on the near sideline. Swings it across. Broken up. Out free. Caleb Buckland tried to bring it in. Whistle called. Just not the right pass you were looking for Grosse Pointe North. Just a cross-field kind of heave. Wasn't going to work out. Ooh, Stefanski took a stick to the leg. Grosse Pointe North still with the possession, taking it out from that far sideline. 4 minutes to go now. Back to Gray. Swings it up. Broken free. Grosse Pointe. Ian Sexton loses it. Now picked up by Derek Falmer. Falmer still with possession. Trying to get shoved out of bounds. No luck. Now broken down by Buckland. Buckland and Fajardo. Kind of the core of this defense in this game. And the defense holds out there and gets the turnover, stopping Grosse Pointe North from touching inside the box there. Broken free. Big hit, pushing the back. Now Grosse Pointe North cutting it into the inside. Cole Champagne out wide. Melcharzik gets out there. Big play for the keeper, keeping the possession with East China now. 3 minutes to go, still holding a 3-goal lead. Fajardo will take it out from the back, immediately getting pressed from Benjamin Clore. He sends it to Melcharzik, forces the attackers up onto him. Finds Drosk on the run. Moving up that far sideline into the far side corner. Now behind the net to Chapman. Tried to find Stoltz in the middle. No luck. Now broken up, still alive. Hit back and scooped by Cole Champagne. Champagne leaning with his shoulder. Can't keep the possession, but picked up by another Norseman. No clear possession yet, just kind of bounced around. Whistle called. Off the hand will go with Grosse Pointe North. Peter Welch moving up the hash marks. Now switches sides. Moving back into the middle. Cuts it back, going down, broken up. He's trying to get this one out. Flag thrown. We'll see this come out here for Grosse Pointe North. It will be number 21, Emerson Hilliker. East China with the possession coming out from midfield. 2 minutes to go now. Just got to play smart. Kill some clock here. Win across inside now to Pulaski. Pulaski couldn't bring it in. Giving up. Into the middle. Had Hussein, just couldn't bring it in. Grosse Pointe North. Logan Bogner going hash mark to hash mark. Gives it back to Selenica. Back to Bogner. He can't bring it in. Out through the side. Justin Williamson will take this one up. Up to win. Moving up the near sideline. Inside to Drosk. Drosk spinning. Loses the ball. Scooped up. Stepanovic loses. Williamson with it. Far sideline. 1 minute remaining. Time out for Coach Hiller. 54 seconds. Just wants to take some time to button this game up. And man, just talking clock killing strategy, keeping the possession going, working around the horn. Only taking a shot if you're inside, toe-to-toe with the crease. Coach Sapala, writing's on the wall. Looks like you're not going to get out of this game, but you can have a little boost of energy here to close it out. Hopefully have some momentum to carry your team into the following games this week. Here we go. East China will take it out from the far side. Stefanski goes behind to Chapman. And as expected, East China just trying to kill some clock. Now getting pressed, it's Ryan Wynn. Switches sides. Down to Stefanski, over to Chapman, just playing keep away. 30 seconds. Drosk to Win. Cross. Williamson couldn't bring it in, and this will be a turnover. 17 seconds to go. And this is just about going to do it for East China, as they're going to get their second win. Second conference win of the year to bring them up to 2-8, 2-4 in the MAC White. Grosse Pointe North is going to drop here to 3-10, 2-4 in conference play, and it's a much needed win for Coach Hiller and his East China team. Momentum is kind of shifting here in the season for them. They're getting steadily better. This game was a big swing in the aggression and energy category, as they were winning a lot of 50-50 balls and laying some big hits. Now they just got to build off that, get some more shot opportunities up, find the back of the net more, get closer to that 10-goal a game kind of scoring mentality. We'll see what happens in their games to come, but from here in East China Stadium, final score 5-2. East China wins it. And for CTV Community TV and our coverage of East China School District sports, I've been Reed Packin. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.
This has been a CTV sports presentation of East China High School Sports. Presented by Magna, magna.com/careers. With support from LaFontaine Chevy, Buick, GMC, where you get the family deal. By Murphy Inn Hotel and Restaurant, by Ace Hardware, and LaFontaine Ford, where you get the family deal.
By AAA's Hoffmaster Agency, by DP Schweihofer Excavating Incorporated,
and by CTV Community TV for Marine City and St. Clair.
The preceding program was produced by CTV Community Television. CTV Community Television is supported by the cities of Marine City and St. Clair, East China Township, Cotterville Township, and the East China School District.